because with a lot of women, they may experience persistent men, but they know that the men just want to sleep with them. So if you saying that you're not even getting that, they just, for the most part, they just saying I don't even want to text back. That's definitely a major issue that you may be having, and that probably got something to do with your conversation.
So I'm trying to like not. How can I put this? So like, I don't know how to explain this for real. Because it's not.
You really look like my ex. That's weird.
Come on, Ed. Come on, bro. Come on, man. No, don't tell her that. Don't tell her that. That's crazy, bro. Guys, listen. Do not tell a woman that they remind you of your ex. What's up, guys? This is Joseph for Joseph Teaches Power Dynamics, and I am excited today because I'm about to do a video about a young lady that came on a show to get some answers for her questions. It's a video by MCO. It's called Woman Refuses Accountability After Complaining About Being Ghosted by Men. So for those of you who are new to my channel, I do power dynamics. I talk about power dynamics. Basically what it is I talk about relationship dynamics when it comes to self, when it comes to a romantic relationship, when it comes to groups, and when it comes to society. So it's basically a video where this young lady is on here seeking for help when it comes to men, because she's trying to get advice on how to get more men or get the right type of men. And Anti to go ahead and help her out. So let's go into the video and see how everything goes. And what I'll do is I'll analyze the energy flow within the call. I'll analyze the power flow when it comes to the people and the relationship that they are connected to. And I'll also be able to give my feedback, my point of view, my opinion, my perspective on how everything's going within the video and how everything's affected by power dynamics. Let's get into the video.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. What's on your mind?
So I've experienced the dating scene and it is really crappy, but I wanted to narrow down if I needed to switch some things up.
So you say the dating scene is crappy?
Right now, yeah, I feel like.
How's it crappy? I think it's for the crappy people.
Well, I'm just speaking on my experience.
Well, when you say it's crappy, you're not speaking on your experience. You're speaking in general. You're speaking for majority. So when you say it's crappy,
my experience has been crappy.
I don't think you understand though, Lenzo. Hold on one second. Just listen to what you say. When you say, that's like saying this food in here is nasty. Okay, well, if you saying the food in here is nasty, that's different from saying I think the food in here is nasty. You understand that those are two separate distinctions. So when you speak, you need to make sure that you come across from the jump and speak from your personal experience from that perspective. Don't say the dating pool is crappy, because I think it's crappy for crappy people. If you having bad experiences in the dating market, 9 times out of 10, it's your own fault.
I agree with him on this. I think that the reason why people would say the dating pool is bad or crappy, as you would say, is probably because they don't necessarily have the positive mentality to when going into the dating scene. They already expect to have bad men approach them or bad women meet them. And so when you have a negative mindset like that, you give away your power when it comes to other people. You're being controlled by the negative thoughts. So you're basically having society dictate how you behave, hence society exerting power on you, hence the statement the dating game is crappy, right? When someone actually approaches it from a personal perspective and they actually sit down and do an analysis of the people they talk to and the type of people they've dealt with, they're going to realize it's not the dating scene, it's the type of men or the type of women that they're normally drawn to. And when you're drawn to a very toxic woman or a toxic man, that toxicity from that individual takes over your life and gives you a bad experience when it comes to dating component. So I think that's what Ant is trying to say. It's not that the market is bad, it's that you have a bad picker. You pick uh the wrong type of people.
No matter if you're a man or a woman. I don't have bad experience in the dating market because I don't deal with bad women. I don't deal with terrible women. All the guys that be complaining about masculine women, masculine black women, well, that's because they can't attract feminine black women.
And I also want to say this, it seems as though Ant has some standards, and because he has standards, that does help. I believe that as someone that is trying to get to know someone, you have to have standards because you have to have standards, you have to have boundaries. If people realize that you don't have standards or boundaries, it is dangerous, it is terrible, and it puts you in a very vulnerable state. And it's easy for you to get taken advantage of, especially when you don't have standards. So the fact, all of the things that Ant is saying is him having standards.
So we got to speak on this as a collective. When you say crappy, you talking about your own life, and more than likely that's probably because you crappy too.
Okay.
You can finish your perspective, though. I just wanted to get that straight. But go ahead, I'm listening.
Like I said, I was really just trying to get narrow down what I can do to improve the experience.
Okay, so what makes you say that it's crappy? What's been your experiences recently?
Lack of consistency with men. Getting ghosted.
Why does she keep rolling her eyes like that? I can't get my I can't wrap I can't wrap my arm around that, man. That's crazy. Like, why do you always roll your eyes when you're talking? It just seems as though you're having a tonalized issue, man. I'm about to start do my analysis much earlier than I expected. I'm about to do my analysis, but let it play a little bit longer, then I'll do my analysis.
That kind of thing.
Getting ghosted, lack of experience, lack of consistency with men. So that means that they not even like trying to deal with you for even just like to get some quick sex. They just like, look, I'll deal with you, and then it's the energy. So that may be an energy thing. That may be the response that you give. That may be the lack of care that you may have during these conversations. Because with a lot of women, they may experience persistent men, but they know that the men just want to sleep with them. So if you saying that you're not even getting that, they just for the most part they just saying I don't even want to text back. That's definitely a major issue that you may be having, and that probably got something to do with your conversation.
Um, so I'm trying to not. How can I put this? So I don't know how to explain this for real. Because it's not.
You really look like my ex. That's weird.
Come on, Ed. Come on, bro. Come on, man. No, don't tell her that. Don't tell her that. That's crazy, bro. Guys, listen. Do not tell a woman that they remind you of your ex. Do not tell a woman that they remind you of your ex, especially in today's society, because she could get easily offended. She could get easily upset.
I'm so sorry.
Shout out to her. No diss to her, but you.
I'm so
Oh
sorry about
man.
that.
I'm sure the ex is like, why did I get dragged into this? I was just minding my own business, man. The ex out here catching strays, baby. Ex out here catching strays. What you mean, Ed? She trying to live her life, man. She trying to move on. You giving her strays, Brody?
You look a
Someone's
lot.
always telling me that I look like somebody.
You look a lot like her. She's just a little darker than y'all. Look very, very similar. That's really weird, but I'm listening.
Um,
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me do my analysis real quick. I'll give my power dynamics analysis and I'll give my opinion. So power dynamics component of this whole video in general is this, right? So Ant himself is analyzing her, and there's certain traits that he's picking up on that may be toxic traits. It kind of shows that she's a woman that tend to go uh, neck to neck against a man. Usually, when a woman is combative and argumentative, is because there's a certain dominance that she is looking for, and she feels as though she can challenge if a man isn't as dominant as the dominance that she thinks a man should have. So, what happens is a lot of people, i.e., a lot of women, create a certain dominance threshold, and they want to measure a man against those dominant threshold. If they believe that the man is below the dominant threshold, then they want to take reins and dominate that man when it comes to the conversations, when it comes to like things that they want done around the house, things that they want done in the relationship, major roles, different roles that needs to be done in the house. When a woman feels as though a man is not hitting the dominant threshold, then she starts to try to exert some dominant power over the man. And most men don't want to be dominated by a woman, so they'll either leave, submit, or they go neck and neck, right? She just strikes me as a woman that goes neck and neck with men, where they argue with each other. And usually the men, after having fun with her, they kind of like bounce and let her go because they realize they were only in it for the good time. And I would not be surprised if she has a nice physique. I would not be surprised if she's a petite, smaller woman. She strikes me as an attractive woman that can pull attention. I mean, even with Ant talking about how she reminds him of his ex. With that being said, in terms of what she should be doing, I would say that she should really learn to listen more because it seems as though she is more of a listen to response versus listen to understand. A lot of women sometimes struggle with listening to understand because a lot of times they have been raised in an environment where everybody was trying to make them happy. Dad was trying to make them happy. Mom was trying to make them happy. So they're used to men and women trying to make them happy. So when you meet someone that isn't focused on your happiness, you could find yourself trying to get your happiness from that person. But instead, what you're getting is someone saying, "Nah, I'm good," because they don't feel like they're obligated to you because they're not your immediate family. Now, when it comes to Ant CEO, I can tell Ant have is analyzing her because Ant himself strikes me as a man who likes the idea of um, helping her change the way she thinks, helping her change the way she moves. And if he realizes that the woman is not trying to change, he would just disconnect. Ant doesn't strike me as a man that wants to go back and forth with a woman. Ant strikes me as a man who, hey, listen, if you're not willing to submit, then it's not going to work. And so I believe he's picking up on that dominant thing that she got going on of wanting to feel as though she's being understood. But he's also picking up on the fact that she's not willing to listen. And so it's going to escalate, but I just want to kind of give that analysis and get that out of the way. Besides that, I think she's crazy. That's all I would say.
I'm
Yeah,
disrespecting her.
so
Shout out to her. I ain't got nothing against her. Shout out to her. But go ahead.
I do go out on dates, but I don't know. It's just like I'm ignoring the whole hip hook up culture. And once I see red flags, like I do leave, but it's just like I feel like I've been running into a whole bunch of red flags.
What's the red flag? So
Huh, sound like a you problem, ma'am. Sound like a you problem.
wait, hold on. But that's two separate things though. So you saying it's red flags, or you saying it's because they're not consistent?
So, for example, so sometimes I'll ask men about like their relationship with their mothers and how
Why? What does that have to do with you? Oh my God.
that like change or altered their perception when they date women. And I get a lot of like misogynistic answers or like I just get an understanding that
Look at Ed's face. Oh, look at Ed's face. Oh my gosh. He's doing that face. Oh, it's the face I'm making. I'm like, oh boy. Here we go. This is gonna be hard. I'm gonna have to drop the hammer on this woman. I have to tell her the truth. Man, she seemed difficult. Like that's the face Ant is making, bro. My guy. Oh boy. Okay, let's see.
there's some trauma from that previous relationship, whether it was with an ex or their mom. And it's kind of like they bring it to me. And so it's like I leave, but it's just like, where where are the men at that have already, you know what I'm saying, established that and got over
Why are
their
you
trauma and stuff like
basing
that?
okay? Why are you basing somebody's relationship with their mother
Hmm. I don't understand why she's on this call. She's not even listening to him. Like she's legit talking over him. She is out here doing the most right now. I think honestly, and this is just my observation based on what I'm seeing, it just strikes me as though she's more here to talk to this man and see if she can probably have a like I'm getting like a certain energy from her of I just want to talk to someone and who is gonna listen to me because no one listens to me, and instead of I need to get some real help. I'm just Okay, because let me take that back. She is trying to get some help. It's just very difficult to believe that she wants to receive the help. That's the energy I'm getting. She wants the help, but I don't think she's mentally in the right headspace to receive it because all of her talking points are all blaming the man, but she's not talking about the things that she has to work on or the things that she needs to improve upon. She's not saying anything about some of the things that she could be doing to contribute to the failure. If she's talking about the stuff that she could be doing that is contributing to the failure, I would understand. But yeah, that this is a recipe for failure in this case because if you're not willing to talk about the stuff that you're doing wrong, or if you're not willing to acknowledge that there might be something that you're doing wrong, then yeah, how do you expect to get out of the stuff that you're doing wrong in?
And that automatically means that they have an issue with women or dating women.
Because, like, for example, if you were abused by your mom, or you had a mom that put their man over you as a kid, you know what I'm
They're
saying?
supposed to put their man over you. What you mean? If you had a mom, that a woman is supposed to put her man over her child. What the hell are you talking about? Any woman, let
I'm
me say it
saying,
real quick.
like,
No, 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 no.
if
Let me, no, 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 no,
if
no, no,
I'm
no, 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 no. Stop. For all the women in here, you supposed to put your motherfucking man over your kid, especially if that's the father of that child. That's how it works for all you fake Christians in here. It's God, spouse, and then the children. You don't put your
Why did she make that face for, man? Oh my God. You could tell she was not ready for that response. Oh, she did not expect that from him.
kid over your.
saying,
Let me finish what I'm trying to say, sweetheart, respectfully.
okay,
You don't put your kid over your damn man, and vice versa. My child is not coming before my woman. That's how it's supposed to go. There's a hierarchy. So when you just said if you had a mom, your mom is supposed if she got a man, shit, especially if I'm older. Not if I'm a newborn baby, yeah, I'm gonna be attended to a lot more. But if I'm why my mama gotta be single because I'm growing up? I'm 16, 17. At that point, she need to be out here dating if she ain't with my father. So this notion that if you had a mom that put her man over you, that's how it's supposed to go. That's the reason why a lot of y'all single now.
I'm
Cause you
talking
raise your
about the
kid,
guy
you raise your
telling
kid,
me.
y'all raise your kids to be son husbands and shit. And wonder why your son gay or extra damn feminine. He's the same that y'all complain about when y'all say these men out here too emotional and sassy. That's because you raised a bitch. I'm not speaking on you. I'm speaking in general. So no, they supposed to have a man over their damn kid. But go ahead, I'm
No,
listening.
no, what I was trying to say was, like, if a man that was affected by, something like that happening, and they're just like,
Sure,
oh,
sure.
I don't trust women, or, like, things like that. It's
Sure,
like,
sure, sure. I understand
deal with
that.
that. You know what I'm saying? Deal with that, and don't make me pay for it. It's a lot of mean comments going on, but I'm trying to.
Of course, they're gonna be mean comments, man. They don't know you. They're gonna say whatever they want about the whole putting a man over the children or the wife of the children. Generally speaking, society want us to put our kids over our parent, over our spouse, simply because society that we live in, especially in America, encourages divorces, right? So you putting your children over someone that would leave you doesn't make any sense. However, when you think about it from the correct perspective, you're supposed to prioritize that relationship because of the potential of creating a future together and maintaining a solid relationship. But it's also subjective. If the person that you are with, you've been with them for like 10 years, and they've shown you that they are more than capable of being a great spouse, and you have a situation where you have to choose either your kids' needs or that person's needs, then you should take that person's needs unless it's a toddler. So I agree. I I agree with the sentiment. I think that you should not put anyone above your spouse unless the person is a little baby child and they really, really needed your attention.
Don't worry
The
about the conversation.
conversation.
Don't worry about the
And I'm a
conversation.
little nervous, so I'm sorry if I'm not explaining things well.
I got you. Let
But
me give you a response though. I don't worry about the conversation. Let me give you a response though. So to what you said, yeah, sure, you're gonna have some people that's like that, but everybody's relationship with their mother is not just some toxic thing. Some mothers are bad mothers and don't have nothing to do with the son. Some fathers are bad fathers and don't have nothing to do with the daughter, or vice versa, depending on whatever their gender is. It don't matter. Excuse me, but you gotta don't make it seem like it's just this toxic thing that's eaten away from this person where they just can't function and be in any relationship. That's not the case at all. You know what I'm saying? It depends on who you come across. Now you said you asked that question, you get a misogynistic response. What's the misogynistic responses? Because
so
do you know what misogyny means though?
yeah.
What does it mean?
Well, let me answer your question first.
She proceeds not to answer the question. She just goes off in a tangent.
So I was
Okay.
talking to a guy, and I asked a question about, we were talking about kids, and every single time I asked him about like having a daughter, he's like, "Oh, my daughter's gonna wear a chastity belt. I'm not doing that." And it's just like,
What?
are we being grown or not? You know what I'm
Yo, Mel, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Listen, if a man says my daughter is gonna have a chastity belt, it's an overprotective response. He doesn't mean that literally. And on top of that, let's say he does have a daughter, he can't really stop her from doing whatever she wants to do in the first place. If she's a teenager or grown up, she's gonna engage in activities that are crazy sometimes. It is what it is. I think what the biggest problem that she has is every time a man tells her something, she takes it, blows it out of proportion, makes it this huge issue, and then regurgitates it back to the man as if it's a problem. That's what I think it is.
saying? Like, everybody, once they get to a certain age, they having sex. So for you to tell me like, "Oh, my
No,
daughter's gonna
everybody
wear a
not out.
chastity
Whoa,
belt,"
whoa, 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 whoa. What are you? Everybody not out here having sex. Who are you talking about? What are you
I'm
talking
saying
about?
in like,
What? Ed, Ed, come on, bro. Listen, I know what you're saying, Ed, that everyone is not having sex, but we all know what she really meant is most people are having sex, not everyone. Maybe uh, I think Ed's trying to correct her, but man, it's just the facial expression he's making though. That's what's getting me though. His facial expression is wild.
I'm not saying they having sex all the time, but I'm saying humans have sex.
No, you
Like,
said once everybody get to a certain age, they having sex. No, everybody's
yeah.
not getting
I
to a.
mean,
No,
I'm
that's not
saying
true.
like,
That's not
okay.
true. Everybody don't just get to an age and have sex. Maybe that's how you get down. Maybe that's how your friends get down. Maybe that's how your siblings get down. Every single woman is not just at 23 and they just out here just fucking. That's not how reality
I,
in life works.
I'm not saying I don't want to keep getting like corrected over like,
But that comes with having a leader. That comes with having a man dominant in your life. A lot of women say they want a dominant man, but when a man is showing you how a dominant man moves and the way he operates, all you got to do is listen and agree, or at least have a conversation with him to kind of give you more clarity on why this whole I don't like being corrected. Hello, that's a part of a relationship. If you want a solid relationship with a man that's gonna work and last, you got to understand there's gonna be moments where these type of conversations needs to be had, and you need to learn how to act in these situations. Don't be like I don't like being corrected. You're supposed to be corrected, and and vice versa. If he's doing something wrong, he needs to be able to receive corrections from you too, but in a respectful way.
what I'm trying to get at.
Well, this is the
So
problem. You've probably never been corrected. You've probably never had a man come across you and correct you on the shit that he's supposed to correct you on because you probably don't attract real leaders. Because a man that's a leader is going to correct you respectfully and give you constructive criticism and get you to get your shit together. So I'm correcting you because you really don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So I'm trying to correct you to get you in order. So when you do get out here with a man, You don't have dudes just consistently not wanting to talk to you. Because that's what you said. You said they talk to you and then they stop fucking with you. Maybe because of your conversation. So maybe this is the conversation that you need to get your shit together. So when you do order and date, you will say the right shit and you'll stop being ghosted.
Let's see if she listened. Let's see if she heard what he said. Let's see if she listened. Oh, she just rolled her eyes. She's rolled her eyes. Okay, so usually when people roll their eyes, it's because they're frustrated and they really don't want to tell you what they're really thinking. They're just trying to like keep the peace, but they roll their eyes as a way to still keep the peace, but also let you know that they don't agree with you. So the fact that she's rolling her eyes, it shows that she does not agree with this man.
Okay, so where were we at?
Go
Did you just tune out what he told you? Oh my gosh. Okay.
ahead.
I was trying to figure out where we're at. So, I'm sorry. I need to clear this.
Okay, I can't do this anymore, man. I've seen enough, bro. I've seen enough. I'm already beginning to tune her out, and I'm the one doing the reaction. Guys, listen, if you're someone, so let me wrap up her situation. So, guys, so the biggest issue that I'm seeing here with this young lady is that she's the kind of person that doesn't like to see herself as doing anything wrong when it comes to the men that she's dealing with. She's the type of person that likes the idea of the men being at fault. I think that she's gone into a relationship with men and trying to be the submissive at the beginning with the men, and the men who she got into it with them were kind of dominant men or men who would have cooperated with her. But then because she goes in with a negative mindset and looking for red flags, she'll bring up topics to them. They'll try to have this serious conversation. She'll make little jokes like what she's doing right now, where she'll be like, "What are we talking about again?" Like she'll do those little things. It would irritate the men. They'll get into big debates and arguments and disagreements, and she would leave. And or in situation they'll have an argument, and the man realize they can't change their mind. The man would just don't not talk to her again because they're like, "I can't fight with you. I can't fight with you physically because I'll go to jail. I can't fight with you verbally because you're gonna hit below the belt. I'm just gonna remove myself from the situation." So, guys, if you're someone that is in the same predicament that she is in, and you know that you're having situations where men are all women are constantly leaving you or not giving you the consistency that you need, all you got to do is kind of do an introspective. You got to look at, okay, what are some things that I noticed that I'm doing wrong on my end so that I could work on those things to be better for the next individual. If she actually took the time to really analyze how she moves, she's going to realize that one, she overtalks people. Two, she doesn't really listen. Three, she doesn't really answer questions that the men ask. Four, she has already a toxic mindset about everything that they say. And number five, she can't take a joke. If she analyzes herself, she will understand why she's single, why it's not working out, and she will do the steps to make it better. With that being said, guys, if you're someone that loves this type of content, you like my review, and you love power dynamics, I want you to go ahead and like the video, leave a comment in the comment section below, and support the channel as we're growing. I also want to let you know Patreon's coming soon. I'm going to be doing my giveaway of I believe it's $1,500, $700, and I'm thinking about $500 or so. I'll be giving those away to subscribers who not only subscribe but also leave comments consistently whenever we hit 10,000 subscribers, hopefully by September. But if hopefully by September, that's the goal. Worst case scenario by October. If we hit it by September, I'll give away a lot more money. If we hit it by October, I might give away less money. But I want to still do a giveaway as an appreciation and thank you for the fans who are going to be joining after watching this video and my other videos. With that being said, guys, if you like my video, definitely watch another video and support the channel, and I'll see you next time.